Welcome back to Level Headed Gamer, guys. My name is Joseph, and today I want to make another Godfall video about grinding. Now, there's been a question on my channel with a lot of people kind of addressing it, saying some people believe that Ascended Tower of Trials are the best way to grind for gear in the game, where other ones like my approach of Dreamstones. But honestly, with further gaming of this, further playing of the game and discovering kind of where primal content is or primal gear is, and how to get certain things, the answer is not so simple. Let me get right into it without wasting your time. Let's start first with this idea of Dreamstones. If you just starting to build your character and you're starting to get more legendaries and you just reach level 50 and you don't have that perfect gear yet, for sure Dreamstones are going to be the way to go, because Ascended Tower of Trials is very difficult. You're not going to get to those stages and towers and levels, basically floors, where you'll get decent gear. You're gonna have to progress at the very least to 10 to even 15 to get some decent gear. And in Dreamstones, it doesn't matter. From level 15 on, if you target properly what you want and you focus on a couple of things, like let's say again, you want a crit based character, or you want a weak point based character, or whatever it may be, or you want to go for long swords or soul shatter, whatever. If you focus that on Dreamstones and you spend all your lucidity points in those things, you will get those legendaries because you can upgrade it. If you try to prolong your Dreamstone, every single time you complete a quest, you have a chance to get gear in that specific realm. That's why I believe Dreamstones are a great point to get gear, and sometimes if you want a specific role for gear, Dreamstones are sometimes the best way, especially the volatile ones, because they have better shaping costs and lucidity rewards, and stability kind of decreases, so you're able to prolong it for much longer, kind of having every single mission give you some sort of legendary that's focused in and around the area you're looking for. However, if you kind of have your build, but now you need to take it a step further, first of all, you need a lot more Electrum, or you need primal gear, which you can only get in Ascended Tower of Trials, then you have to go to the Trials, but you do need a build that's half decent. You're not going to survive very long. And the thing about Ascended Tower of Trials, at least in my experience, it's extremely inconsistent. Sometimes you get rolls on every single floor that absolutely suck and will just give you zero chances to get any kind of legendaries. I've had runs where I would literally have to get into the 20 floor levels just to get decent legendary gear that I can use and just don't disassemble right away. And that's where the different kind of lies. Ascended Tower of Trials is a useful medium. You will get way more Electrum if you could get to those levels. But understand, for example, the highest I've ever gotten to is floor 24. That took me about a little over 2 hours to get there, and I was playing solo, right? It's a very long commitment to get to that point in hopes that you're going to get primal gear. And let me tell you, I don't have a lot of primal gear. I might have 6 or 7 items of primal gear. And imagine you have to do this every single time. And most likely, unless you have a really good build, you're not going to get to the end of the trials. That's where I believe Dreamstones are just so much better. Not to mention Dreamstones, you could get your Orbs of Oblivion, Orbs of Creation, Orbs of Eternity. You can get specific kind of loot. So I think Dreamstones is definitely a place to first create your build that you're looking for and make it half decent and level it up so it functions well and it's strong, and then take that to Ascended Tower of Trials to get primal gear and other legendaries that are unique to Ascended Tower of Trials overall. But I don't want to make this kind of video any longer than that. This is my comprehensive kind of understanding of these two guys by putting, I must have put like 70 or 80 hours into this game now, and I've been just relentlessly playing Tower of Trials and going past Tower 20 pretty consistently now, and still getting useful items from Dreamstones. It's knowing how to balance where you are with your character. For example, I see some people talking about, oh, I've reached level 30 and Ascended Tower Trials is really hard. Yeah, you shouldn't be doing that in the first place. You should get to level 50. You should open up all of the Dreamstones, and you should open up some of the volatile Dreamstones before even considering Ascended Tower of Trials. But once you feel like, okay, now I need a new challenge and I need new gear, primal gear, that's when you go there. Not to mention, in Ascended Tower of Trials, it's probably the only place I've ever gotten Surety, the red augment, that gives you that on your Northern technique, you expose weak points in enemies. It's the only place I was ever able to get it. was in Ascended Tower of Trials, although there is a small chance to get it in Dreamstones as well. But guys, I'm gonna end the video here. I don't want to spend any more time. I feel like it's already a little bit too long, and I don't want to waste your time, but just so you have an understanding how to approach. I hope this was useful to you, and if you want more Godfall content, make sure to tune in onto this channel, because I'm going to be doing a lot more builds. I'm going to be fine-tuning my build so you can kind of see what I'm doing with my Greyhawk, and I'm going to start experimenting with other ones as well, as it looks like I got some good feedback for my first build as well, even though obviously it wasn't 100% perfect just yet. If you want specific answers to any questions, I would love to hear from you down below as well, guys, and make sure to enjoy the rest of your day and enjoy some grinding in Godfall. Take care, guys.